Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Marc Blunden with eXp Realty based in Orange County, California. This is your November 2025 market update, and today we're looking at the October numbers for Laguna Woods Village and the whole of Orange County. We're going to look at what's happening with active listings, how fast homes are selling, whether buyers are still getting concessions, and what this means for you if you're planning to sell in the next 60 to 90 days. As always, Laguna Woods is telling a slightly different story than the rest of Orange County, so I will break those apart for you. Laguna Woods is slowing seasonally. Median days on market in the village rose again from 29 up to 35 days. That's the normal fall pattern when buyers have more to choose from and when they compare more carefully. Orange County, by contrast, is still moving faster at 25 days on market, so the rest of the county is tighter than the village right now. Next, we are very close to a balanced market in the village. Laguna Woods' month's supply of inventory went from 3.5 up to 3.7 months. That is a calmer market. Orange County ticked down to 3.1 months, which is still pretty healthy, a seller-leaning market. Prices are holding. Laguna Woods' median sales price in October was $405,000, which is slightly higher than September's $401,000. Orange County held basically flat at $1.18 million. So we're not seeing any dramatic price drops, just seasonal and mix-driven movement. Okay, now let's dive into active listings, because this is where the two markets really split. In Laguna Woods, we had 199 active listings in October. That's up from 193 in September and up from 168 in August. So that's 3 months in a row of more choices for buyers. When inventory rises like that, usually means sellers have to work a little harder on condition, presentation, price, and positioning if they want to be the next home to sell. In Orange County, it went the other way. We went from 5,768 in August to 5,482 in September and 5,140 in October. That's about a 6% drop from September to October, which is pretty normal heading into the holidays, and it tells us buyers in the broader county will have less to pick from than buyers in Laguna Woods. So the headline here is Laguna Woods, more selection, rest of Orange County, less selection. Next, let's look at days on market, how fast homes are selling. In Laguna Woods, the median days on market moved up again from 29 days in September to 35 in October. That tells us buyers are taking a little longer to decide, and it also tells us that not every home is coming to market fully prepared. When buyers have 199 listings to look at, they will compare finishes, location, view, and even which HOA it's in. That is what we're seeing right now. In Orange County, median days on market is still much faster at 25 days. The county is slowing slightly from late summer, but it's not slowing as much as Laguna Woods. So if you're a Laguna Woods seller, the key takeaway is come on the market, show ready. Be price correct on day one and do not assume you'll get showings just because you listed. If you're a Laguna Woods buyer, the takeaway is you actually have time to look, you can compare different floor plans and different mutuals, and you can negotiate on homes that need some work. Now let's talk about month's supply of inventory, because it shows us the balance in the market. In Laguna Woods, month's supply went from 3.5 months in September to 3.7 in October. That is edging toward a very balanced market where neither side has a huge advantage. When you're around 3.5 to 4 months, good listings still sell, but average listings take longer. In Orange County, month's supply of inventory actually tightened a little to 3.1 months, so the rest of the county is still a bit more competitive than the village. What does that mean in plain English? Well, in Laguna Woods, presentation matters, pricing matters, and buyers can ask for small things and often get them. Next up is median percent of original price received, and this metric is interesting. In September, Laguna Woods dipped to 96.9% of original list price. This month, even though days on market went up, the percent of original price received actually went back to 97.8%. That tells us that sellers and agents are doing a slightly better job of pricing correctly up front so that homes are selling closer to what they originally were listed for. Also tells us that the extra inventory is not forcing discounts yet. In the broader county, we were at 97.7% of original price received, which is basically flat month over month. So the message for sellers is, if you come correctly priced and well presented, buyers in October were willing to pay very close to your list price. Hi, it's Mark here. If you're exploring 55 plus communities in Orange County such as Laguna Woods Village, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we'll walk you through everything from floor plans to financing, HOAs and monthly costs. Call, text, email or schedule a Zoom below. We're here to make your move simple and stress-free. Closing slowed, which is exactly what we would expect for October. In Laguna Woods, closed sales went from 53 in September down to 45 in October. That is a normal seasonal step down, and it's also a reflection of buyers taking longer to choose because they have more options. In Orange County, we went from 1,808 closed sales to 1,850. So that's actually a tiny uptick for the county, which is another sign that the broader county market is still healthier and tighter than Laguna Woods Village. So overall, volume is absolutely fine. It's just slower in the village because supply went up. Now, let's look at price. In Laguna Woods, the median sales price in October was $405,000. That's a bit higher than September's $401,000. So even with more inventory and slightly slower days on market, prices did not fall. That is very typical for Laguna Woods because 1 or 2 higher quality remodeled sales can pull the median back up. In Orange County, the median sales price was $1.18 million, basically flat on the month. That tells us that buyers are still paying for good locations and good condition. So the message here is, please do not read too much into 1 month of pricing in Laguna Woods. It is a smaller data set and it is very mix driven. Here is how I would summarize October 2025. Laguna Woods, more listings, slower pace, still getting close to list price when the home is prepared. Orange County, fewer listings, slightly faster, still very healthy. Sellers in Laguna Woods, you cannot skip photos, preparation, or pricing right now. Buyers in Laguna Woods, this is actually a good window for you, especially if you're paying cash or if you're flexible on closing. Looking ahead to the rest of November and into December, I expect fewer new listings in both Laguna Woods and the rest of Orange County, simply because of the holidays. Serious buyers will stay in the market, especially people relocating to be near family or downsizing out of a 2-story home. Well-priced listings will still sell in 30 to 35 days in Laguna Woods, even in November. January and February sellers should start their repairs, paint, and photography now, so they are first to market in 2026. If you want to know what these numbers mean for your manor, your building, or your specific mutual, United, the Third, or the Towers, I can run that for you in a couple of minutes. You can call, text, email, or schedule a Zoom. All our information is in the description below. I'm Marc Blunden with eXp Realty. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in next month's update.